Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Jaime Munguia, title shot or nothing, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Jaime Munguia recently popped his most recent cherry, but after that fight, he immediately called out Gennady Golovkin, and I have no problem with this call out for the simple fact that Gennady Golovkin is a unified champion, and if Jaime Munguia was somehow able to get a victory over him, he would be a unified champion. So I have no problem with you wanting to fight a guy with 2 belts. No issues whatsoever. But that fight is highly unlikely to happen for a couple of reasons. Gennady Golovkin has 2 mandatories that are waiting, and aside from that, there's claims that Michael Zarafa has a verbal agreement with Triple G to fight next. So there's potentially 3 opponents for Gennady Golovkin to fight next, and I don't see how Jaime Munguia can trump any of them at this point unless Gennady Golovkin goes out of his way to make that fight happen, and I don't see that from Triple G, at least at this point. Now, aside from this, you've seen that JANIBEK and Jaime Munguia has officially been ordered by the WBO, and these guys have 15 days to agree to a deal, and then this fight goes to purse bids. Now, the interesting thing is, this fight makes all the sense in the world. This is a winnable fight for JANIBEK, and it's a winnable fight for Jaime Munguia. This is a winnable fight for both parties. If Jaime Munguia was able to pull off a victory here, he would walk away a world champion, and then he could potentially unify against Jermall Charlo, could potentially unify against Gennady Golovkin. Any fights he would have at that point would be a unification and no longer be the guy fighting without a belt. So Jaime Munguia has to take this fight. He can't duck this smoke. He can't run from this smoke. This makes all the sense in the world. And, I don't understand why he would duck it at this point. Jaime Munguia was literally just a month or 2 ago calling out, begging for a JANIBEK fight. So if you're calling out and asking for this fight, we need to see it happen now that it's been ordered. I don't want to see any excuses. I don't want to see any issues about promoters. Make this fight happen. No one wants to see another year of Jaime Munguia cherry picking, because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.